Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vindianur and I'm from English Education Study Program. In this video, I will try to pronounce English silent letters. The first is letter A. Example: artistically, logically, musically, romantically, and stockily. Next is letter B. Rule 1. B is not pronounced after M at the end of a word. Example: climb, cram, dumb, comb, and thumb. Rule 2. B is usually not pronounced before T at the end of a word. Example: dead, doubt, debtor, doubtful, and subtle. Next is letter C. Rule 1. C is not pronounced in the combination SC. Example: scene, scissors, scenario, fascinate, and ascend. Rule 2. C is usually redundant before the letter K or Q. Example: blackguard, acknowledge, acquaintance, acquit, and acquiesce. Next is the letter CH. Example: yacht. Then the letter D. Rule 1. D is not pronounced in the following common words. Example: handkerchief, Wednesday, sandwich, handsome. Rule 2. D is also not pronounced in the combination DG. Example: pledge, dodge, grudge, hedge, and breach. The next, letter E. Rule: E is not pronounced at the end of word, but instead elongates the sound of the vowel before it. Example: hope, thrive, give, write, bite, and hide. Next is the letter F. Example: halfpenny. The letter G. Rule: G is not often not pronounced when it comes before N. Example: champagne, foreign, sign, design, and align. The letter GH. Rule 1. GH is not pronounced when it comes after a vowel. Example: thought, drought, through, right, and fight. Rule 2. GH is sometimes pronounced like F. Example: rough, left, enough, cough, and tough. The next is the letter H. Rule 1. H is not pronounced when it comes after W, but some speakers whisper the H before the W. Example: what, when, where, whether, and why. Rule 2. H is not pronounced at the beginning of many words, but remember to use the article an with unvoiced H. Example: hour, honest, honor, air, and earth. Rule 3. H is often not pronounced when it comes after C, G, or R. Example: choir, echo, rhythm, and time. Next is letter I. Example: business and parliament. Next is letter K. Rule: K is not pronounced when it comes before N in the beginning of a word. Example: knife, knee, know, knock, and knowledge. Next is letter L. Rule: L is not pronounced after the vowel A, O, and U. Example: calm, health, talk, wood, and balm. Next is the letter M. Example: mnemonic. The letter N. Rule: N is not pronounced when it comes after M at the end of a word. Example: autumn, hymn, column, solemn, and dam. Next, letter O. Colonel, sophomore, and opossum. Next is the letter P. P is not pronounced at the beginning of many words using the combination PS, PT, and PN. Example: psychotic, psychotherapy, pneumatic, and psychologist. And the next, letter PH. Rule: PH is sometimes pronounced like F. Example: telephone, paragraph, alphabet, epiphany, and elephant. The letter S. Rule: S is not pronounced before L in the following words. Example: island, isle, ale, islet, and viscount. The next is Letter T. Rule. T is not pronounced in these common words. Example: castle, Christmas, listen, whistle, and a puzzle. The next is letter TH. Example: asthma, isma, nor, and Easter. And the next is letter U. Rule. U is not pronounced when it comes after G and before a vowel. Example: guess, guidance, guitar, guess, and guard. And the next is the letter W. Rule 1. W is not pronounced at the beginning of a word when it's before the letter R. Example: rap, right, wrong, wrist, and rack. Rule 2. W is not pronounced in the following words. Example: who, whole, whoever, answer, and to. And next, the letter X. Example: foo. And the last one is letter C. Example: rendezvous. Okay, here's my video. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.